Most people don't realize that they can lose weight through walking without doing any other exercise, as long as they maintain a calorie deficit and eat healthy foods. And today I'm going to show you how you can cover 10,000 steps in a day, no matter how busy you are. But before we get into that, we need to answer two questions. The first question is, how long do you need to walk to cover 10,000 steps? Most sources say that you need to walk for 1 hour, 40 minutes. Now this may seem like a lot, but I'm going to break it down and show you exactly how you can do it. The second question that we need to answer is, how many calories will you burn walking 10,000 steps in a day? Now this obviously depends on your weight, but you can expect to burn an average of 400 to 500 calories. So how can you achieve 10,000 steps in a day? The first thing that you can do is pace around during meetings. Now this obviously applies to busy people. If you're someone who has free time, if you have 2 hours, you can just walk for 2 hours straight and you'll be able to cover 10,000 steps. But if you're busy and you have meetings throughout the day, one of the best things that you can do is get Bluetooth headphones, then pace around as you have these meetings, especially if they are phone meetings. Just walk around as you talk, and that way you'll be able to cover lots of steps. Imagine if you have like meetings for 30 minutes or even 1 hour and you're pacing around all that time. You can be sure that you'll cover more than 5,000 steps using this simple strategy. The second thing that you want to do is plan for your walks. This simply means setting specific times. Set a specific time that you're going to be walking. It doesn't have to be a long walk, even if it's just 20 minutes. And the best time is obviously in the morning because there are fewer distractions, you have energy and you're fresh. So every morning you can aim to walk for about 20 minutes or 30 minutes and do it consistently. And you can break your walks. You can do 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes in the evening. And stick to these specific times. The third thing that you can do is walk for 10 minutes every 2 hours. This is so important. Most people sit down from morning till evening, maybe for 8 hours straight, and that is not healthy at all. It's not good for your back, it's not good for your overall health. So what you want to do is get up after every 2 hours and walk for 10 minutes. If that's not possible in your job, aim for 3 hours. Get up after every 3 hours and walk for 15 minutes. So you can even do 1 hour. You can do 1 hour, walk for 5 minutes after every 1 hour, or you can do after every 3 hours, walk for 15 minutes. As long as you do this consistently, you'll be able to cover lots of steps. Just using these strategies, you can be sure that you'll be over 5,000 steps already. Now, the fourth thing that you can do is incorporate runs in your walks. There are two big advantages to this. One is that when you run, you cover more steps. So let's say you don't have time to walk for 1 hour 40 minutes, but you have 1 hour. If you can do interval walks where you walk for 1 minute, then run for 1 minute, or walk for 5 minutes, then run for 5 minutes, you'll be able to cover lots of steps. So try to incorporate runs, short runs in your walks. And if you're fit, sometimes you can just go for straight running, and you'll be able to cover the steps in obviously less time, probably in an hour or an hour and a few minutes. The second advantage to this is that it will keep your body challenged. If you're just walking at a steady pace all the time, your body will sort of get used to it and walking won't be as effective. So by incorporating runs into your walks, you'll be able to challenge your body and you'll be able to burn more calories. Number 5 is walk in place while watching TV. Instead of just sitting on the couch and watching TV, in place. Simply marching in place. But if you find marching in place too boring, you can do my walking workouts while you're watching TV. Just turn off the music in the video and do your walking. If you do that, you'll be able to cover lots of steps. And I have workouts that are long enough to actually cover the 10,000 steps. I recently posted a workout that I covered 9,300 steps. So if you do that workout and you walk around your house for just 20 minutes or even 10 minutes, you'll be able to cover 10,000 steps. So take advantage of your TV time. Number 6 is use public transport. It's clear that when you use private transport, when you use a car, chances are you're not going to cover as many steps as you would if you used public transport. Because with public transport, you don't park where you're going. You have to get off the bus or the train and walk to where you're going. And this will allow you to cover more steps. And if you're feeling too comfortable, just ask yourself this. Is it more important to you to be comfortable in your car or comfortable in your clothes? Then finally, and this is not on a very serious note, is you can become a waitress. If you'd like to just have fun, you can become a waitress part-time, and you can be sure that you'll cover lots of steps. Because on an online forum, I saw that on average, waitresses cover 20,000 steps in a day. So that is a good job to have, especially if you're trying to lose weight. That is it. Go ahead and start applying these strategies. And I'm telling you, no matter how busy you are, as long as you apply them consistently, you'll be able to cover 10,000 steps every single day. Now, simply walking 10,000 steps is not enough to help you lose weight. You have to combine this with a healthy diet plan. And I have the 6 weeks weight loss challenge in the link in the description below. It comes with a diet plan that shows you what to eat, workouts that will help you build muscle mass, and also become healthier and stronger. So check it out right now in the link in the description below. I hope the video was helpful. Like it and share it with your friends. Until next time, keep walking.